Cowboys, and the Raiders are underway.
From a yard or two deep, here comes the return. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left.
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
At the 19-yard line.
Prescott to throw it. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there, because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay gain.
No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense holds firm here on the opening drive of the night.
Throwing here is May. Able to get this one to McBride.
And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
So not quite a first and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
Cook up the gut. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown.
James Cook.
A 10-yard touchdown run.
And the Raiders put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. So remember now, this was all set up by the stop defensively on 4th down. That's what got them this great field position. And then 2 plays later, they're already in the end zone.
Yeah, partner, funny how it works like that, huh? That's a momentum swing amusement park style. Your defense comes off the field, bouncing, grooving, they're fired up, and it carries over to the other side of the ball.
Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson.
And that makes it 7-zip Vegas.
Makes the score Raiders 7, Cowboys nothing.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line.
35-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Now Prescott. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
That's good for a Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
In motion, the tight end. Here's Prescott. He goes right back to Adams. That's complete. So the completion good for just 3. And it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 48-yard line.
Looking to throw. Prescott. Flushed out right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. They get to him for a loss of 4, and it brings up third down on the sand.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a third down coming up. Backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Prescott from the gun on third.
Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score.
An excellent play there, CD, on the pick six. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick six.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
And we constantly talk about people being on the same page. In this situation, the two of them saw the play with the same eyes. They understood where the open spaces were going to be, and they found a way to get there to pick up a new set of downs.
That's a gain of 13 as they try to whittle away at this 13-point deficit.
That's good for a Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
A first down carry for Barkley. And good work there in open space. He's got this all the way down now to the 32. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And they go jet sweep. It's Owens with it. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 19.
Now Prescott. That's into the hands of his tight end Bowers. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and it'll be second down. Well, that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
Eluding the pressure right, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Grant Delpit drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it.
Prescott to throw on 4th. Dancing to his left.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with first and goal.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. It's the fullback in the final seconds of the first half. And the Cowboys are on the board here in the final seconds of the first half.
The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played. And he's going to be out of bounds across the 50. Great return. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And that's going to be incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Starting the third quarter with Cook. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
First down, Raiders.
Again, it's Cook. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Here's a 2nd and 8. Up the middle, it's Cook. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on first down quickly negated. What do they have for this? 3rd and 11. They'll throw with May. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
4th down. Here's May. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Back to the ground, Cook. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. 40 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
First down.
They go play action with May. Rolling to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
To the air, May steps away to his left. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Partner just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
From the gun on 3rd down is May. Being chased out left. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
Smart move to throw that one away. You're in field goal range, so you definitely don't want to be loose with the ball. And that's great work by this defense to force a 4th down. They're
going on 4th down. May.
touchdown. Devontae Adams, 23 yards for the touchdown.
And the Raiders take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. May going to try to throw for it.
And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 43. Off the play fake, Prescott. And that is caught. It's T.O. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
47. Kill.
Here's Prescott.
Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I'll tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. To the air again, Prescott.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
Kill. 47.
Another Cowboys.
Prescott down. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Brock Bowers, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Prescott, they're going to throw for it. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good.
The score, Raiders 21, Cowboys 13.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the 1st downs. And the goal? End the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
A short one here, caught by McBride.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
A gain of 14.
14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider 1st. They'll try and wind down some clock with Cook. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down. From the shotgun, it's May.
He'll buy some time right. And this is caught. He hits more.
He's still on his feet. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. DJ Moore, 58 yards. And the Raiders use the big play to extend their fourth quarter lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Cowboys 13.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game.
This is 1st and 10. Now Prescott.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Terrell Owens, 74 yards.
And the Cowboys are able to cut into that deficit.
They're going to run it with Barkley. And he will dive into the end zone, and the two-point conversion is successful.
Raiders 28, Cowboys 21. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
Pushing his way through.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 26-yard line.
Hey, what's that?
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
Five points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. That one looks like he'll throw here. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Cook. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Hey, what's that?
The Raiders likely going to get out of this with a victory as they take a knee.
What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, Just like you, I was fired up for that last sequence. How about that? Wouldn't you have loved to have been in the huddle when they were mounting that game-winning drive? Big-time moment. No one shied away from it. They tuned out the crowd, kept their heads, and executed the way they needed to earn that win.
So that'll do it from here for Charles Davis and the rest of our crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com/Madden. With that, we say good night from AT&T Stadium.
On the city's North Shore, this is Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Welcome, everybody, to the booth. I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward for this game. And Brock, as a former quarterback, I know your focus is on the offensive side of the ball ahead of this kickoff.
Yeah, these two offenses are so fun to watch because the best offenses in this league, Kate, they're about trust. And it just pops out. When you study them during the week on the game film, you just see it. They trust one another. That's head coach, that's coordinator, that's play caller, that's to the quarterback, and then certainly the 11 on the field. Both these groups are getting it done.
Finds some space. He's past the 30. Nice run back, but what a hit we had at the end of it.
At their own 39-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. On play action, here's May. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
May trying to get here on 2nd. He's got the hook up to Devontae Adams. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for Raiders first.
1st down, Las Vegas.
May off the play fake. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
They'll come up 1st and 10. First tone of the game for James Cook. And he's going to work it to the 20. Christian Fulton, the one to bring him down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Another one for Cook. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Throwing is May. Escapes the pocket. Brought in right side by Moore. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown. The Raiders take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. DJ Moore, the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Steelers nothing.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Fielded at the 7. Making some progress here. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Play straight ahead. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
2nd and 9.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats, 19 Lions. Ready?
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Short pass brought in. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Raiders' side of the field.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Ready?
From the 48. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Denzel Ward makes the play.
Well, there's never a shortage of shows or sights and sounds throughout this city, but for the next few hours, all eyes are glued to Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
And we are underway here in Las Vegas. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
Their own 23-yard line.
They start the drive with Lynch. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Now Wilson. Man open. open. That's Terrell Owens. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
Things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us or their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
First down, the run with Lynch. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
A 1-yard gain can look like a disaster. It all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
And he's going to be close to a first down as he gets this to the Raiders' 35. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. To throw is Wilson. Here's a diving catch right side. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 22-yard line.
First down, Arizona.
Hey, 0-0-0.
In motion left, Robinson. Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here's Wilson. They set up the screened LT. Oh, nice move. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Tomlinson not going anywhere. He'll lose a couple back to the 6. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
Go. 14. Took right.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. Cardinal football here to start quarter number 2. As they come up now, 2nd and goal. Wilson wants a different look. Off play action. Wilson. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Jalen Walker. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. And they'll send the tight end in motion. They'll try and run. Tomlinson. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. And 3 yards on the carry there as his defense holds strong and takes it to 4th and goal.
Brings up 4th down and goal.
3-15. Almost, guys, 4 down.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Terrell Owens, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Cardinals take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Fairbairn good with the extra point.
And that makes the score 7-0.
Raiders nothing. Michael Dixon set to kick off.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Their own 23-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Off the play fake. Here's May. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
For a Las Vegas. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
To throw, it's May. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 1:55 left to go in the first half of play. They'll throw with May. Sliding out of the pocket. It's caught here by Adams. And he's got this down to the 35.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for another Las Vegas.
They run for the first time with James Cook. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line.
That's another Las Vegas first down.
Throwing here is May. Pass to the right, and he's got McBride.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
From down at the 12, it's first and 10.
Raiders first down.
They'll try to meddle with Cook. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
It's second and 7 from the 9.
Looking to throw. May rolling to his left. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders.
Drake May.
An 8-yard touchdown run.
And the Raiders are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half.
And a little time left on the clock, so on the other side, they're thinking, gosh, we'd like to get that lead right back.
Yeah, thanks for pointing that out. Here I am going ahead and tapping out the first half.
Well,
there's still time. They've got to make a decision about what they want to do on the kickoff, whether they want to let their return guy touch it.
Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
The game at 7.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
And he's going to be taken down inside the 10 at about the 8-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And we're under a minute to go here. What's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, just string them together. Could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
Only able to gain a couple there, and that'll make it second down.
At the 9-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. Now the
Card's going to call another timeout, their second.
6 yards.
As it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Now it's Wilson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. A 3-yard gain and enough for the first down.
A gain of 3 on the play. First down, Cardinals.
Here's Wilson to throw. That is incomplete.
Good defensive call right there because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route. And he was right there ready to provide a hit that prevents him from making another catch to his big start.
Now a 2nd and 10. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And that's caught inside the 30. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece. 7-7 our score. And that's going to be short of the landing zone. It doesn't make it there, so that means the ball's going to come out to the 40. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Left side, Cook. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. And they go play action with May. They'll roll him out right. He rifles complete. Caught by Moore. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
Back at the 46-yard line.
Now whistles here, and I believe one of the Raider linemen might have been moving. Of course, that flag accepted, and it backs the ball up 5 yards. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. On play action, May. And that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 28. 3rd and 19, no problem as they're able to convert.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They go play action now. May. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Play action. May.
Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line.
Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive.
To the air, May.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Incomplete.
We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it.
They'll try and throw for it with May. That is caught. And he is going to have a Raiders first down, and that was something else. A big pickup on 4th and long to give him a new set of downs.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Here's May.
Buying time to his left. Got his tight end. That's complete. That's McBride. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his 2nd catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their 3rd corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
And Cook will get in for a Las Vegas touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Raiders have moved out in front here in the final minute of the 3rd quarter.
Now the Raider offense will stay out there as they'll line up to go for 2.
The Raiders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Crazy.
May going to try to throw for it.
Flush to his right. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
Raiders 13, Cardinals 7.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
21-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they haven't had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. Play action. Now Wilson.
Left side has got Robinson.
And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
First down.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Play action. It's Wilson. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
He's got this complete to Robinson. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Understanding he's just down one possession, trying to make something happen by extending the play, but the coverage downfield was excellent. He escaped and bought some time, but that one goes incomplete.
Zebra, zebra. Alert, 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 alert.
Wilson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 43. Now Wilson changing the play.
95, 95. Still got 4 down, 4 down. Got it.
Now Tomlinson on 1st and 10. And he's going to be brought down at about the 33-yard line.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Second down and back to Tomlinson.
And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line.
Wilson. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive.
Good. Front left. Still got it, 4 down. Good. Front left.
A toss play left to LaDainian Tomlinson.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turn around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Nothing open downfield. They went underneath.
Yeah, see if you can get it to your running back. See if you can make someone miss in the open field.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. They'll run. Tomlinson. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on first down, holding them to a short gain.
Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Here now, 2nd and goal. Now Wilson.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there, because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open, just a split second too late on the release. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter.
Here we go. The noise deafening. 4th and goal.
Alert.
They'll run for it. It's Tomlinson. And he is in as they have tied it late here in the final minute of the fourth quarter. They got the dramatic score to tie the game here late fourth quarter. Now all eyes resting on the foot of one man.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And your brother called me before the game. That's his guy in fantasy. He needs this one badly.
And he clanks it off the right upright. And it's no good.
Set to kick off.
This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as the kick's away here. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. To throw, it's May.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go.
They'll come up now on 2nd down. They'll throw with May. Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. Picked up by Joey Porter Jr.
And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. They set themselves behind the chains, tried to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back one pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
They'll hand this to Tomlinson, running right. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
going to get the kick off in time. So that flag will set him back 5 yards. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. His first attempt of the night here, and it's a big one. It's for the win. And I tell you, when it comes to needing a field goal in closing seconds, pressure situation, there's something to be said for having a veteran kicker trot out there.
Agreed. It's so nice to have someone you can rely on, someone who you know has done it before. And this guy's as cool as they come, isn't he?
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
The Cardinals setting out to kick this one away, and off we go. And a pretty poor kick here. It doesn't make it to the landing zone, and that means he'll move the ball out to the 40-yard line. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we say goodnight from Las Vegas.
Well, to the locals, it's still and will always be Heinz Field. But for the rest of us, we're along the north shore of the Allegheny and Ohio rivers at Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Glad to have you all with us for another dose of NFL action. Kate Scott and Brock Heward here in the booth for you. And Brock, if the build-up to kickoff has been any indication this week, man, we're in store for a good one.
Yeah, we never have an NFL game without the two sides doing a little jawing in the days leading up to it. It's the game before the game. Any edge that you could create, but now it's the time to kick it off, where you actually take care of business on the field, and you know that both sides are ready to go.
Fields this one at the 3. And he stopped on the run back at the 27. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's May. Oh, they're going deep here right off the rim. Big gain downfield. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. Give him 32 on that play. And that's a Vegas first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Here's May on 1st and 10. Getting out to his left. No one open, so he chucks this to another county.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Here we go, throw.
May trying again here on 2nd. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. The Steelers calling their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Here's May again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Cook trying this one up the gut. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. Offense in the hurry up here. On play action, here's May. Flushed out of the pocket. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Steelers have an early opportunity after the interception on the game's first series. So what happened there, partner? Looked like he'd found an early rhythm on that opening series until that last throw.
Yeah, fine line between confidence, which he certainly had, and rhythm, and then also just unwise decision-making, forcing that pick.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Let's go now.
Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. From the 43. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And the Raiders get to it! And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
Well, you can just see the QB scanning, can't you? He's moving, he's looking downfield, but everything covered up on the back end. That 2nd and 3rd level defenders did their job, and what did it do? Well, free that pass rush up to strip the ball away from the QB.
Escapes out to the left. That one's incomplete in the end zone. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now they face 2nd down. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
You know what I call that play, Kate? I call that a confidence injector. It just injects belief in that O-line, that running back, and most importantly, that play caller knowing he can call a run and he can get a first down too.
He's got it.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
The nose of the football inside the 1. Here's 2nd and goal. Trying to sneak May. Up to the goal line, but he won't reach it. The defense keeps him out and forces 3rd and goal.
All I can really say about that one, Kate, at least he managed to make it out of the end zone. Now staring at a 3rd down. At your own 1, yikes.
Here's May, 3rd and goal. And he will take this in. Touchdown! The Raiders capitalize on that turnover and take the lead. Trey McBride, the touchdown. Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. Oh, and it's no good. So an early hiccup after the touchdown as the score will stay at 6-zip. The Raiders kicking team is out there and they'll boot this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
22-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10.
19, let's go.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Keaton Mitchell. It's a pickup of 3.
They will not get another playoff. We're at the end of one. Our score, 6-0. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break.
On the jump.
Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football.
79 Broncos.
They've got 2nd and 7 to start.
60, Panther 60, 70 Rangers, Warriors 70, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, Dragon 60. Ready, ready?
From the gun, it's Ward. That's incomplete on 2nd down. Trying to get it to T. Higgins. And it's 3rd down now.
Okay, quick.
Isaiah Polamalu.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Get up. Bronco 80. Go.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. On the move, headed right. On the run right. He's got it deep downfield. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. 1st down. No slated downs to approach here from the 40. Running out of the gun with Mitchell. Great work there to evade the tackle, but the rest of the run, pretty forgettable. No gain there.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got him tackled behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Flowers will go in motion left.
Ready.
2nd and 10 now. Short pass brought in. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10.
19, Cougar 19, Panther 11, Panther 11, Buffalo 18.
Mitchell gets it from the gun. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal. They get an even 10 on that play. And that gives them 1st and goal. It's the 2-minute warning now from Acrisure. The Steelers trailing in the early going. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
60 Bison, 60, Bronco 80.
We'll throw this one. Ward. They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
Throwing on 2nd and real long here. The throw is caught. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2.
Okay,
2 yards standing between this unit and 6. Here's 3rd and goal.
Nice.
To the air with Ward. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that forces them to 4th and goal.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
Just 2 yards away, so the offense going for it. It's 4th and goal.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Ward now. Caught just shy of the goal line. And they stop him. No touchdown, no 1st down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them a possession.
It's made from the end zone. Throwing the out route complete. And they'll take him down here right at the 8-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Here's May. Called in again, it's McBride. And this gets them well away from danger as he is up past their 20. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
To the air on first down, May. Big strike here to Moore. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. New set of downs for him from the 46. First down, May. Hits him on the out route. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Working quickly here. Again, it's May. He's got this complete to James Cook. And he's in. Touchdown! The Raiders will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's a James Cook touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
And this one, thankfully, not off the mark. He gets it to go.
The score, Raiders 13, Steelers nothing.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready up.
1st and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half.
Ready, go.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Ready.
Looking to throw. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Minka Fitzpatrick has got it. And the Raiders watch as the return goes out of bounds, bringing us to the end of our first half. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. So it'll be 2nd down.
Ready. Franco 8, Warriors 70.
Ward setting the pass. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Brings up third
That is
down.
not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the second half. Trailing, you got to play with a sense of urgency. You got to protect your quarterback, and they didn't either.
60 Eagles, 7-5.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
Yeah, this defense is seeing a vulnerable offense right now, an offense that can't protect itself. First and foremost, before you do anything else, you got to make sure you account for everybody. And right now, this defender, he's taking this game over.
And a surprising 4th down call does not yield a first.
We are just east of the U.S. Capitol, about 8 miles or so, at the home of the Commanders, Northwest Stadium in Landover. With Greg Olson, Mike Tirico up here in the booth. So glad that you are along with us. Greg got a couple offenses here that love to take their shots down the field, so the defenses really have their task right in front of them if they want to win this game.
Yeah, no question. I think as many of the matchups that we've dove into this entire week, it really comes down to which defense puts a lid on the opposing passing game and prevents as many big plays as possible. We see it week in and week out. The correlation between generating big plays, especially through the air, directly leads to the ability to score points. So make teams go the long way. You know, the defensive old saying is make them snap it again.
Off the play fake, it's May. He's going to air one out right away. And he will score. DJ Moore. Touchdown, Las Vegas. You talk about a way to get this one started, Greg. Come on the road, go downfield deep, and put 6 on the board.
You can tell, Mike, this offensive coordinator, he wanted to come out aggressive in this one. Finds himself on the road. What does he do on the first snap? Deep shot, touchdown, strike first.
Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's Baker to begin with a pass. That one is brought in by Terry McLaurin. And they will finally run him down. A big play there for Washington. 38 yards.
That's good for a Washington.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end. I promise you,
He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
if you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
It's not fun here. 3rd and a lot. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That's caught. It's the tight end, Mason Taylor. Wow, a pretty good comeback to say the least. Not enough for a first down, but a really solid pickup. And it brings us to 4th down. They'll go. Mayfield. There's a short one caught by Taylor. And he will have that first down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Now Mayfield. They'll set up the screen to Brown. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. The screen works for 10 yards and a first down.
Washington Commanders, first down. 1st and 10 at the 6.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. He's got a man. That's Travis Hunter. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
On 2nd down, Baker. Right back to Hunter. And he will score! Travis Hunter. Touchdown, Commanders. Fairbairn able to add the extra point, and the Commanders come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. He fields it at the 8. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. May going to look to throw. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. It's 2nd down. From out of the gun, here's May. Moving outside the pocket. He'll get rid of it and complete it. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. 3rd and short. And here is May. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. Quarter 2 begins. It is Raider football as they've got it with 1st and 10. On the ground, this is James Cook. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Frankie Louvu there to make the play defensively. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 8.
At the 45-yard line.
They'll go play action with May. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 17 yards on that connection. Good for a Raider first down. And before the snap, we have a whistle, and this could very well be a false start. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. And that is incomplete.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
And he is going to have the Raiders first down. They're able to get the third down conversion.
So often, Mike, you can tell a team's decision on fourth down by what they call on third down. So I think after that third down run, it was pretty clear that, hey, even if we don't get it here, we're comfortable going for it again on fourth down, but didn't turn out to be the case because he's able to get it there on third.
And his momentum completely stopped there. Picked up, thrown down for a loss. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Working out of the gun, it's May. He'll swing this one out to Cook. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second. Talk things over before third down.
A gain of 10 yards. And it's third down.
To throw is May. That one on target to Moore. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
And the Las Vegas first down.
Here's a handoff to Cook. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face second down and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
On play action, here's Meggs. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is third and long. Now May. Oh, this pass rush dialed in right now. They get him again. Now the Commanders will use their third and final timeout. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on fourth down. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down. You'll get this to Hunter on the RPO. He'll be out of bounds. That's a decent pickup of 5 on first down.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. And it's going to be third down.
Yeah, I think he got away with one there, Mike. I thought with the way the defender had him covered, I was actually surprised he didn't move off to his next progression. He threw that into some really tight coverage, and he's lucky that ball wasn't picked.
Moving to his right. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he'll be taken down, and there is a flag on the play. This is going to be a huge call. So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Out of the pistol, it's Mayfield. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. On play action, Mayfield. And chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. A touchdown apiece. 7-7 the score as we begin half number 2. A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
At their own 20-yard line.
In motion is Hunter. Mayfield to throw it here on first down. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Throwing on second down, Mayfield. Open man downfield is Brown. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Here's third down and a few inches. Taking off, he'll try to get there. They're going to get the conversion here on third down. He'll bring this up to the 33-yard line.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that first down himself.
And he is out of bounds at the 45. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here as we start the second half.
Hey, alert, alert! 180! Kings! Run.
Now give up the middle. Room to run inside the 40. They finally track him down, but what a run as they'll mark it at the 10-yard line. A big play there for Washington. 45 yards. They'll have to go the full 10 yards. But it's first and goal. Throwing is Mayfield. On the run to the right. He keeps it himself. Second and goal. Here's Mayfield. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Now Fairbairn for the extra point. He's got it, and the Commanders will move out to a 14-7 lead.
14, Raiders 7.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Off the play fake, here's May. Gonna look deep. Looking for more.
Oh, and they had a shot there, Mike. He just overthrows his man, and this just comes down to just continuing to get on the same page. This is a feel throw, a feel route. Just puts a little too much air on it, and he just can't quite run it down.
It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted.